Hey guys, welcome back to Alexandre Games English Edition. Today we're diving into something super exciting, a brand new hero in Hero Wars Alliance. Meet Somna, the mysterious Dreamweaver who puts your enemies to sleep. Literally, she's all about crowd control, debuffs, and turning enemies into fluffy little sheep. Yep, you heard that right. In this video, we're going to break down her skills one by one in a super easy way. So whether you're a beginner or a hardcore player, you'll know exactly how to use Somna in your team. So, let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. Skill number 1, Lullaby Veil, aka the sleep button. Alright, first up is Lullaby Veil. This skill is like Somna singing a magical lullaby, and it puts every enemy on the battlefield to sleep for 7 seconds. While they're sleeping, they can't do anything. No attacks, no skills, just snoring. But here's the trick. If they take damage while they're sleeping, they'll wake up. And when they wake up, they get something called drowsiness, kind of like waking up too early without coffee. With drowsiness, they start dealing less physical damage, and this effect can stack up to 3 times. So, the more drowsy they get, the weaker they hit. It's perfect for shutting down strong physical attackers like Dante, Tristan, or Kayla. Skill number 2, Drowsy Blessing. Now this one's called Drowsy Blessing, and it's all about sharing the sleepy vibes with Somna's allies. For 12 seconds, the closest ally in front of Somna gets a special power. Every time they hit an enemy, they give them a stack of drowsiness. That means Somna doesn't have to do all the work. Your frontline hero starts spreading drowsiness too. But here's the cool part. If your ally is a mystery hero, the effect lasts 8 seconds longer. And not only does drowsiness reduce the enemy's physical damage, now it also reduces their armor penetration. So they hit less and they punch through your armor less. That's double trouble for them. Skill number 3, Curse of the Wool. Okay, now things get funny. This skill is called Curse of the Wool, and yes, it does exactly what it sounds like. Somna deals damage to nearby enemies in front and applies 1 more stack of drowsiness. But if an enemy already has 3 stacks of drowsiness when this hits, boom, they get turned into a sheep for 3 seconds. A sheep can't fight back. It just wanders around looking confused and fluffy. And don't worry, after they return to normal, they can't be sheeped again for 10 seconds. So this is your big control move. Stack the sleepiness, then poof, sheep mode. Skill number 4, Silence of the Sheep. This last skill is crazy powerful for defense. It's called Silence of the Sheep. When Somna gets attacked, this skill automatically gives the attacker 3 stacks of drowsiness, and if they hit that 3-stack limit, yup, they instantly turn into a sheep. It's a perfect punish for heroes that try to burst her down or get too close. And it gets better. Your allies deal extra physical damage to sheep. So it's not just crowd control, it's bonus damage too. Attention, European gamers. Are you a Hero Wars Alliance fan looking to save money? AppGallery gives you up to 25% off on in-game packs. Enjoy 25% off the Golden Pass, plus 15% cashback in Huawei points, daily. No Huawei phone needed. AppGallery works on any Android device. Safely sync your game with Google, then re-download it from AppGallery. Progress saved. Level up for less. Download AppGallery now, and don't miss out on this limited time offer. Links to the promotion are pinned in the comments of this video. Now that we've gone through Somna's amazing skill set, let's talk about her artifacts. And more importantly, which ones you should upgrade first. Because let's be real, resources are limited, and you don't want to waste them on the wrong item. So let's break it down, easy and quick. Weapon Artifact, Sir Dumpling. Evolution priority, very high. This is Somna's most important artifact, no question. It activates every time she uses her ultimate skill, Lullaby Veil, and gives your whole team a stat boost for 9 seconds. That's 100% activation chance, meaning every time Somna puts enemies to sleep, your whole squad gets stronger. The bonus comes from the Crushing stat, which boosts physical power and overall performance. So yeah, this is a top priority. If you're upgrading just one artifact for Somna early on, start here. Always go for the weapon first. It helps your whole team, not just Somna. Book Artifact, Grimoire of Fortitude. Evolution priority high. Coming in second is her Book Artifact. This one gives her a ton of health and a stat called Toughness. What's that, you ask? Well, Toughness reduces all incoming damage when Somna's HP gets low. That means she becomes harder to kill when she's close to going down, and it works against physical, magic, and pure damage. So if Somna is your key control hero, this artifact makes sure she stays alive long enough to keep putting enemies to sleep and turning them into sheep. Second priority, especially if you want her to survive longer in PvP or boss fights, Ring Artifact, Evolution Priority Medium. Last but not least, we've got her ring, which gives Somna agility. Now, agility is great because it boosts her physical attack, gives her some armor, and helps her scale better overall. But, compared to the other two artifacts, this one is more about personal stats, not team impact or survivability. So if you're tight on resources, you can level this up later, after you've maxed the weapon and book. Nice to have, but don't stress it early game. Alright guys, let's keep things simple and straight to the point. If you're building Somna, here's exactly how you should level up her glyphs, starting from the most important. First, physical attack. Priority high. This one's a no-brainer. It boosts the damage of her skills, especially her ultimate. More attack puts more pressure, especially against backline threats like Kayla. If you want Somna to hit hard and shut down enemy damage dealers, start here. Second, health. Priority high. This makes her much tankier, especially in long fights. Works perfectly with toughness and healers like Goose. Keeps her alive longer to keep controlling the field. Great for PvP or boss fights. Third, toughness. Priority medium. Toughness is great when her health gets low, reduces all types of damage. It's more situational, but it can save her in clutch moments. Upgrade this once physical attack and health are handled. Fourth, armor. Priority medium-low. Helps reduce physical damage, but since toughness already covers that and more, this one is less urgent. Nice for extra defense, but don't rush it. Fifth, agility. Priority low, gives a little physical attack and armor, but the scaling is too small to matter much. Leave this for last, it's the least useful for her role. Alright guys, let's talk about something super important that a lot of players overlook, talismans. Unlike skins, where no matter which one you equip, you still get all the bonuses. With talismans, it's different. You only get the bonus from the talisman that's equipped right now. So picking the right one can totally change the outcome of a fight. It's not just cosmetic, it's tactical. Somna's only talisman for now, Talisman of Slumber. Since Somna is a brand new hero, she only has one talisman at the moment. But let's break it down and see if it's actually good. Main slot, agility plus 2000. Somna is an agility-based hero, so this is exactly what we want. Each point of agility gives her +2 to physical attack, +1 to armor. And because agility is her main stat, she gets an extra +1 to physical attack per point. That means every point of agility gives her +3 physical attack, which is huge for a skill-based damage dealer like her. Slot 1, 2, and 3. Health plus 60,500 each. That's a total of plus 181,500 health, just from the talisman's side stats. This makes her way harder to kill, especially when you combine it with her toughness glyph and her Grimoire of Fortitude, book artifact. So yeah, even though she only has one talisman right now, it's actually really solid. Alright guys, that's a wrap on our deep dive into Somna, the mysterious controller who can literally turn your enemies into helpless sheep. She's not about brute force, she's about smart control, timing, and completely ruining the enemy's game plan. Whether it's putting everyone to sleep, cutting physical damage, or shutting down top threats like Kayla and Dante, Somna brings something unique to the battlefield. Total disruption. Why she matters. In a world full of glass cannon damage dealers, Somna says, nah, let's slow things down. She protects your team, weakens the enemy, and gives you control of the fight. With her powerful debuffs and crowd control, she's a must-have in any team that plays with strategy over speed. If you enjoyed this guide and you're learning something new with me here at Alexandre Games English Edition, subscribe to the channel to catch all our future hero breakdowns, event guides, and team building tips. Smash that like button to help more players discover this content. And most importantly, leave a comment below and tell me, what do you think about Somna? Is she already on your team? Are you loving the sheep transformations as much as I am? I'm Alexandra, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay sharp, stay creative, and keep sending those enemies straight to dreamland. Peace out.